Hi guys, I just want to say something real quick. So I came across this lady on TikTok a couple of days ago, and she was like, prayers don't work, blah 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 blah. Blah. But then I beg to differ. I feel like there are some people that will also like support my notion. But then a couple of days ago, right before Christmas, I had the money I was owing my sisters. I had to pay them back for some things, and then I started to pay them off, and I felt some form of relief in my system. But unfortunately, the night just before Christmas, I mistakenly broke my sister's camera glass, but I thought it was going to affect the camera. And I was scared because it's like I'm just entering a new year, like debts. I just paid off one debt for my sister, and I'm going to be like owing my sister money again. Like a lot of thoughts was just like rushing into my head. And then the reason why, some people say, oh, it's just the glass I broke, so why was she scared? My phone camera actually is not even broken, but the camera is horrible. It just has to shake when you're trying to make a video or something. So I didn't want that situation to happen, especially not because of me. And funny thing is, my sister had just bought that phone. Like she had just changed her phone recently, so it'd be like even worse because it's a new phone. So basically, what I did was after carrying, what I did was I took a walk. The night before the night we were going to fix it because we had to be sure that it was fixed and it was properly fixed, and we had to be sure that it had no problem from the break. There was no impact of the glass on the camera. Also, I took a walk and I prayed. It wasn't even like, oh Jesus, I just prayed. I talked to God like, Daddy, you know this. I called God my father, my dad, because he's my dad after all. Because he's my dad after all. And I say, God, this is what we said, this is what we said, this is what we said. And there's one thing about God, he will not lie. It's not a man that he should lie. And the Spirit, as it says, the Holy Spirit is not an author of confusion. God will not tell you one thing and then do one thing. And after praying, I quoted the Bible passage in Psalm 91 where it said, because we acknowledge his name, he will deliver us. And I kept quoting that part, and I said, I have come now to you, please deliver me. I do not want another death in this year. And when I was done, I tell you for real, sincerely, the next day, the glass was fixed, no impact. I know some people might say, oh, it's nothing serious, but then imagine if there was just the tiniest impact on my sister's phone, like a new phone. I would have to pay for it, that's already dead. And then every time she remembers that camera issue, she'll remember me and say it was your fault. Anyways, I just wanted to share that testimony. And yeah, I just shared a cup of tea. You can sip it if you want, and you might sip it if you don't want to.